Tonight is March 10th, 2024, Sunday night. It is Oscar night, and I'm doing this as a part of Joel Haver. I don't know how to say his name. He's doing a make a movie during the Oscars kind of challenge event type thing. And so I decided I would take a crack at it. It's kind of a protest against the Oscars of like how it doesn't really matter as much and doesn't need to be overblown as it is. And it's kind of you can make a movie in your own bedroom in 3 hours if you wanted to. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So enough of me yapping. I may not even include most of this, but I don't know. It's all improv, so I'm just going to play around with my guitar. Dragon Ball Z is here in the background to commemorate Akira Toriyama. He just passed away, I believe last week. So rest in peace to him. But we will be celebrating him with Dragon Ball Z here in the background. I need to tune. So I'm just gonna improv some music, possibly some soundscapes type things. I don't know. I'm just gonna see how the creative process works. This is kind of a example of how you can just be creative. You can just have fun and be creative, and not put too much thought into it. And I'm gonna try not to be pretentious too much. So yeah, I'm gonna move this out of the way, I think. camera battery's dying and all my spares are dead. So we'll see. I could rig up another camera and whatnot, but I just don't really want to do that. I filmed all the major video, so if the camera dies, sorry. But yeah, so I'm just gonna talk. I've been in like a creative kind of rut recently. Is this connected? Yeah, everything's working. Been in a creative kind of rut recently. Don't really know what I want to make anymore. I don't know why I don't have the same drive and desire that I used to. I think about the days when I was in college and creating things on my own, as well as creating things with people and creating things in class, just always making stuff. And granted, it probably wasn't completely like that. I'm just looking back at it through a different lens. But I think about that and I compare it to now. Like I take pictures, I take videos, I make pictures, I make videos, but they don't go anywhere. I don't do anything with them. I don't create anything else out of them. I don't even really make that many pictures anymore. I stopped taking a lot of pictures. I stopped taking my camera everywhere. I don't really know why. But, I think it has to do with having a job, getting a job, having a 9-to-5, getting comfortable in domestic life. I'm married. I have 2 cats. Work a 9-to-5. There's just routine and comfort and safety. And I don't know, not the need to create as much. Sometimes I just had things I needed to get out. I needed to get it out right there and then. Nowadays, those manifest into other projects. I've been creative in other ways. Woodworking, DIY projects, electronics projects, projects around the house. So that's being creative, I guess, in some ways. And things have seasons and tides, and they ebb and flow, so sometimes I'll be really into photography, sometimes I won't be.
I feel like I just play around with things. I play around with music, the guitar. I play around with the camera. But I never really make anything substantive. But what is substantive? Who decides? I guess I'm the only one who can. But yeah, I just don't quite feel creatively fulfilled. And I don't know what to do about it. Because you can kind of force yourself to be creative, but not entirely. It's not how I work. Something has to hit me, and then I have to kind of capture it as soon as possible before it gets away. It's very rare that I hang on to an idea for too long. The really good ideas I hang on to for a long time and they come back around, but those are rare. What I have to say and if I should say anything. I feel like an imposter, especially with music. I feel like I'll never really create good music. always just playing covers of people's songs, always just imitating. But that's what I like to do. I've been thinking recently, like, music is, I believe, the only, if not one of the only, art forms that you can partake in yourself. Theater, dance, maybe. But if you see, what I mean is what I see, when you see something that you really like and are inspired by, you can be a part of it. That's what music is. You hear a song that you really like. For me, the ultimate form of, like, if I'm obsessed with a song, the ultimate form of, I don't even know, trying to capture it, trying to get close to it as possible, when you want to just be wrapped up in a song or a movie or something. For me, that's playing a cover of it, singing out loud, playing the guitar, feeling connected to it. It's cathartic. But when you see a movie or a photograph, you can't be a part of it, you know? You can't be as wrapped up in it. Whereas, I guess a theater performance, you could do your own performance, or a dance, if you like to dance, or if you like to song. See, again, that has to go back to music. The music, you're a part of it. I don't know, there's just something about it. It's very cathartic. They seem strange, I don't know. Some people say that to get feelings out or to feel feelings, they need to write out or create something brand new from within. And yes, that is true for me sometimes, but sometimes just playing other people's music myself is really cathartic. Really gets things out. Feel like I'm not creative enough. I feel like I just imitate others, and yes, I know, like, a lot of art is just various forms of imitation and changing, and that's what innovation is and everything. But I don't know, I feel like I'm too focused on imitating inspirations and things. I don't know what I want to do myself, like how I want to be creative in my own way. I don't know what if I should be an artist in some way, or if I can be, or if that even matters. I feel like I already said that, but That's often my creative process. Not that I create a ton of original music, but I have a few riffs and licks and things get saved in the backlogs and in my mind. So when I find something like that it just sits right, it hits something and you know it's good. When I find something like that, I just play it a million times in like all kinds of iterations. I don't think I found a couple parts, couple phrases that I really liked. But what I've really found is just this section, these notes. I think I could make a really nice phrase out of them. I think they fit together really, really well. Make a beautiful, like 80s new wave kind of pop. Smiths. That kind of thing, which is what I'm really into right now. 80s alternative, new wave, and some shoegaze and dream pop and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's kind of just what I do. And it will sit there until I decide I want to make it into a song, or I'm trying to make a song and I'm missing pieces or something. Like I said, I don't write too much original music, but that's just how it's worked over the years. So I really liked that. I'm going to play around with it a bit more. I played around with it too much. I think I lost it. just a kid. I am just a kid.
That song. It goes like that. That has a great guitar line in it.
It's good to just talk things out in a way that you just say things out loud. Just when I think of it's nice, it's like a diary almost. Don't have to worry about sounding strange. In the moment, I can just say it. This phone. This is an old telephone, clearly. I found at a thrift store, antique store, and I soldered this guitar jack, input jack, to the microphone part, and just it now works as a microphone. And I saw it on a YouTube video or an Instagram reel, and I said, that's really cool, I wonder how you make that, and I looked it up, and it was very easy. So I wanted to do it just because I really like doing these DIY projects and learning electronics and learning how things work. But I like to do things without an end goal in mind, like the means justify the ends type thing. Where I didn't have a project in mind or a song in mind that would need this. I just wanted to make it. And that's just kind of how I work. And if I find something to do with it or something that needs that, then that's great. But otherwise, I just have it. I like the process more than the result, usually. Now we got plenty of time. haven't done these kind of things in a while. Just very atmospheric, very a lot of reverb, a lot of delay, a lot of echo. It's fun to experiment with sometimes, but it's not something I really get a ton of satisfaction out. It's more of a in the moment type. It's hard to explain. It's kind of a not therapeutic is the word. Not sure what the word is, but cathartic, I think, is what I'm looking for. Very cathartic. Doing that kind of atmospheric stuff in real time. But yeah, that's really as far as it goes with that kind of stuff, usually for me. I don't really know what I'll do with this, but it's nice to just make something, and I don't know why, but just, even if it's not much, for me, like I said earlier, when I have inspiration or I have the need or want to be creative, I need to just get it done and get it out there as soon as possible, or it'll slip away kind of thing. And so this is nice to kind of just force myself to try something. And for me, I know this isn't healthy, but for me, putting something out on the internet and just having that feeling of it's finished, it's out there, even if no one sees it, I don't care. Just putting it out there to exist and to have that finality of you did something, you created something that didn't exist. It's very satisfying. Even if it's not great, it's just fun. It's fun to make things. And I want to get back to doing that, but I do think it is just mostly time and like I've spent a lot of time at work, obviously, 9 to 5, even though I work from home. And then I don't want to sit on the computer anymore, which is how I am creative mostly. Or I don't have the time or the connections that I had. I feel like college, I had, if I wanted to make something, I had a huge network. I do have friends here, but it's not quite the same. I think in college but in high school, I didn't have anybody. I think I created in high school definitely as an outlet and as a means to stave off loneliness and try to connect in some way with the outside world. But I don't really know. I don't really know why I did all that. Or if I could really consider that being creative. Well, my YouTube videos that I made, my cover songs that I did, my photography, my music video type things. I don't know. I continued that into college. I would just create. I would just always have a camera on. Oh, camera died. But I'm just gonna keep talking for a little bit. I would just have the camera on, my camera on me at all times, and I would just always be taking pictures. I love portraits of people. I love taking portraits of people. I love taking candids of people. Don't really know why. I just think people so cringe, but people are very interesting and very beautiful. Very cringe and pretentious, but they make very easy subjects. And they interest me, fascinate me, my friends. That's what I felt in college. I also think I was just trying to capture a moment in time to have for later, so I wouldn't forget. So obsessed with nostalgia. I mean, I do. It's the product of being 26, mid 20s, going into the late 20s, having money, wanting to return back to a simpler time. I know, but I don't want to be stuck in the past. I don't want to be just nostalgic. But at the same time, I want to like what I like. I want to let myself like the things that I wanted to like as a kid. I want to still like those things as an adult. I want to still like the things I liked as an adult. But I want to like new things and find new stuff too. I think think I find new things and embrace them. I just feel like the decor in my office, it's mostly toys and games and things from when I was a kid. Longing for the past. Pinks and blues and yellows, trying to feel young, vibrant. I don't know. What would elementary school me think of me and my house and what I do and what I stand for? My decor? Or about middle school me or high school me or college me? I don't really know. I'd love to talk to them. I'm glad I have pieces of them on my YouTube and videos and things. Pictures and films and videos. Sometimes I think, do I really like this, or do I like what it represents? Do I like to seem like I'm liking it? I don't know. Do I think I'm supposed to like something? I don't know. Don't know what I mean by that. I try to just do things that make me happy. And try not to question it too much. But it's good to be introspective and self-aware. really know how I'm gonna put this together. But I think that this is more. This is less to be consumed, and I feel like the process of creating it was more the purpose. Because it feels very cathartic to me. Sitting there and just not thinking about anything, playing, and now just laying here, not thinking, just talking. Well, thinking but not overthinking, I guess is what I mean. I'll have fun with it. I hope I let it go out into the world and just exist and don't think too much about it. Hope I don't let it just sit on a hard drive somewhere. But if you're seeing this, then I let it go. So thanks for watching and letting me yap, letting me play around, letting me just create something. I think I really needed it. Bye.